So, guiding principles, I think there's a few. First is, and I think some are obviously similar for any company, is have a clear sense of purpose and have a clear sense of values. Obviously, that is important in any company, but particular for a company that is moving very fast, for a company that's doing a lot of M&A, so actually the company changes. In fact, we were changing what the company was almost every 9 to 12 months for a period of time. Also in a highly distributed organization, meaning you have people all over the place, and in a highly franchised organization, right, where they are independent owner-operators, but you want them to actually, adhere to the values. And those values, and we call them core behaviors, are really the guardrails, if you will, that kind of hold everything together as you're kind of bumping around through such, crazy times, if you will. And that was one of the first things that we did when we created Inspire and when we merged with Buffalo Wild Wings. That's kind of the founding of the company, is we as an executive team went off and said, what are going to be the values and core behaviors of Inspire that would be complementary, hopefully, to any values of any company that we bought. And so we felt that's really kept us. If it's mavericks, allies, visionaries, achievers, and good citizens, those are our behaviors. And so we really try to adhere to that. The second is hire as much or more for will as you do for skill, or looking really for the potential, not just the past qualifications. That's actually one of the hardest things when a company's growing very quickly, is it can outgrow the management pretty quickly, particularly when you're doing big, chunky acquisitions. And so someone who might have been good in the job at the time, may be able to grow a bit, isn't able necessarily to grow fast. So recognizing people that have that will to just do whatever it takes, even if we can't really define what that job's going to be, but also can grow with the job, and have to make, unfortunately, quick decisions when you find that someone can't, because it can slow the whole company down. And we've had to make a lot of those difficult decisions along the way. I think the third is the only certainty is uncertainty. Now, I think you could say that about the world since March of 2020 generally, right? But you just have to learn to manage in that way, particularly when we started 2018 as Arby's and we ended 2018 as Arby's plus Buffalo Wild Wings plus Sonic, right? And so that's an example of no way going into 2018 could we have anticipated that we would have done what we did. And so, and everything brought a new challenge.